What's up? So today is Friday, October 17th. I will be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. Coming into the session, I want to say I have a bearish bias. I want to say I could flip that, but the reason I'm saying that is because we had this we're broke structure, right? We were trending up, we broke this low, and then there's this 4 hour gap right here. On the daily, I mean, there's no gaps here. So even if we invert this 4 hour right here, that would cause me to be like temporarily bullish only until we come up here and hit either like Asia highs or this unfilled 4 hour up here. But yeah, I mean, we are building like low resistance liquidity up here, but there's this S&T at Asia highs that's holding right now. And I feel like ES is definitely showing a clear reaction off of Asia highs. So like yeah, I mean, I feel like ES is going to pull NQ along with it. So I definitely at this point in time am bearish. So did we actually ever tap into this 15-minute gap right here? Weird. Those like equal lows at a gap. Those are equal lows at a gap. So I feel like that is definitely going to get ran, honestly. I want to say I'm bearish to London lows though. The main thing I'd want to see is if we start coming down, open up a 5-15-minute gap, like retrace back up into it, and then I'd take a rejection out of there for London lows. I definitely start questioning being bearish though if we disrespect this SMT. Like that SMT is definitely one of the reasons. You said you trade personal or prop? I mostly focus on prop firms. I think the risk to reward of prop firms is a lot better than personal. Cause like I could go and pay like $200 for a prop firm eval and I could get like a 2K payout, 3K payout. And then I could keep trading the account after too. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it though. It's not that simple. Do you trade personal or prop? GT trades? And there's this internal S&T here too that might hold. You said both at work too? Nice. That's good you're diversified. You said love your content though? Thank you, I appreciate it. Hmm. So I mean, yeah, if we were to start moving bullish, it's possible we could get a reaction off of like this 15-minute gap right here. Because it's looking like right now we're holding it. And now probably not. I feel like this S&T is gonna hold. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to check if there's a 30-second here. No, it's not even a 30-second this leg for me to take an inversion. I feel like I wouldn't like that setup though, because I'd prefer if it was delivering some higher time frame gap. I mean, there is this 15-minute up here, but it's not really recent. Hmm. So we are getting a good push up right now. Honestly, if we like get through Asia highs and keep going up, I kind of got to be bullish. Although, I mean, maybe this SMT wants to hold. I think this SMT is getting ran through. Yeah. So if we do take Asia highs, I definitely want to see how we react off that. Did we take out this high yet? Not yet. And honestly, if we start rejecting here, I feel like I wouldn't like this short that much, only because I hate shorting when there's like relative equal lows or highs at my stop. Because I feel like it likes to run those. And it's not like there's an SMT. Honestly, ideal scenario for me is if we like maybe sweep out this, get an immediate reaction off that. I feel like I'd try a short. Yeah, but the only tricky part is we're kind of coming down now. Because if I did take this short, I'd have to take an inversion of this 1 minute gap right here. But then I'd put my stop at relative equal highs, and I don't like that at all. Yeah, so unfortunately, if this inverts, I gotta fade this setup. Which I didn't want to do. So hopefully this can resweep this high. Cool, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So if we get like an immediate reaction off these highs up here, that'd be nice. And they're still at SMT at Asia highs holding for now. Are we serious? Are those equal highs? Come on now. They're not equal highs in NQ, okay. So right now there's a 30-second. We might open up a 1 minute gap. The 1 minute honestly looks cleaner. That 1 minute's not going to open up, okay? So if this 30-second inverts, I feel like I'd take this. As long as we don't take that internal low though. I don't want to see an SMT form. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I'm not taking that. So the reason I didn't take that though is because we took that internal low. I wanted to go break even there. If it closed higher up, I would have taken that. There's no... Is there any gap here? I mean, there is this 1 minute that got inverted too. Honestly, I'm going to put a limit up here. Because I missed there was that 1 minute, to be honest, and there's no 2 minute. Yeah, I was too focused in on the 30-second over here. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave my limit unless we take that low down there. 59? I gotta edit my quantity though. I mean, I'm probably not getting an entry on that, to be honest. Yeah, that was really good displacement. I wish I wasn't so. I was the main reason I missed this trade, to be honest, was so I was so focused in on this leg right here. Wow, that's so annoying. Yeah, I was so focused in on this like leg right here. So I really wasn't paying attention to that we inverted this 1 minute gap right here. Like honestly, if I noticed that in real time, I definitely would have taken that. I mean, I still have my limit as long as we retrace up and don't take that external range low. I'd still take that, but so hopefully we can come up and trigger my limit. That'd be cool. But I don't think it's gonna happen. That was my bad, to be honest. Oh, that was my bad. I wanted to short that. Fuck, bro. Oh. Yes, I mean obviously like I'm not gonna like revenge trade or anything, but that's really frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I hate that I saw it like it that setup happened so quick. Like such a death candle. So I mean I still if we retrace all the way back up here, which I don't think there's a shot that's happening, but I have my limit there. Because I'm still confident we'll hit that low even if we come all the way back up there. But I feel like I have a feeling it's gonna just start rejecting down now. Yeah, I mean I'm not getting my limit filled. Oh, that's annoying. And the thing was too, I feel like when I was debating and I was like, oh wait, this 30-second went down here. Let me check the 1 minute. It's like this. Yeah, I gotta remove my limit. I can't take that. So yeah, but oh, it's so frustrating because I was so focused on this 30-second up here. I didn't see there was this 1 minute too. Because I was looking at the most recent price leg. Like I always love to look at the most recent price leg. So I was like, oh, this is the most recent price leg. I'll focus on that. But I kind of forgot like this second most recent price leg. If we zoom out. Yeah, and there's even like these relative equal lows at this unfilled 15-minute gap. That's a great target, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty mad at myself for not taking that. I'm really mad at myself, honestly. So I wonder, did we open up a... No, you didn't open up anything, really. Oh, do not. And if I won that trade too, I would have won every... I would have had a green day every day this week too. I was just thinking that I wanted that. Ugh. I'm... Ugh. That was such a good trade. I mean, right now, this 15-minute gap got inverted. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty clear we're going to draw this unfilled 15 down here. And there's like equal lows. I don't see why we wouldn't hit that. We're even building up like all these lows down here. I feel like he's going to run that eventually. So, I guess we're not going to open up this 5-minute I wanted. No. I would have had a good close at 1-1 though. Because I think that trade I was trying to take before, I would have targeted 1-1, which would have worked out nice. Because if you were targeting this unfilled gap, you would have gotten stopped to break even. If that was me, I'd be pissed, honestly. If I got stopped to break even there, I'd be so mad. So I feel like I'd try a short. If we can put in an SMT at this high, maybe get a clear reaction off it. And honestly, I feel like another reason I hesitated on taking that setup before was I just didn't like. I know it's not NQ, but like MNQ has literal equal highs. I hate putting equal highs at my stop or equal lows. So I mean, if we start pushing down now, it's not like I'd short because we're not like rejecting off anything. There's no clear SMT. It's not like we're rejecting out of a higher time frame gap. You said, brother, which broker you use? I mean, like if I trade personal funds, I use NinjaTrader because I'm in the U.S. But I primarily trade the prop firms. So I mean, like right now, there's an internal. Oh, well, there was an internal SMT, but I was gonna say it doesn't mean much because we're not inside of any key level really. I mean, there's an order block up here, but I'm not gonna take a reaction trade off an order block. I'd really love to see these highs get swept and react off that. Are those equal highs on ES too? They are. What's up, bro? Baka Keno. I'm pretty sure you were here yesterday. What's up, bro? Yeah, I feel like now that we're displacing toward these though, I mean, there's equal highs on M and Q and ES. I feel like they're gonna get taken. So I definitely want to see how we react off these highs, because if we start immediately reacting off them but don't take out Asia highs, like leaving that SMT intact, that'd be like a nice bearish confirmation. So hopefully NQ can take this. Cool, cool, cool. So if we get like an immediate reaction off that, that'd be nice. I'm trying to think if I want to like try to short all the way up here immediately, or if I want to wait for more confirmation and wait for this 5 minute to get closed through. Because we're definitely gonna open up this 5 minute, and that like 100% has to be my break even point. Okay, the SMT just got invalidated. Yeah, because previously ES took out Asia highs, but NQ never did. But now they both took them out. So I mean, if we're just gonna keep displacing up, I gotta start looking for continuation trades instead of shorts now, like continuation longs. I mean, I feel like I don't know if we're gonna retrace this far down, but there's this gap we could reject out of, maybe this 5 minute gap. You said, do you trade gold? I don't trade gold, but I feel like recently I've been looking at it a bit because it's been going so crazy. Wow, this looks like some generational low resistance liquidity building up. Wow, I feel like if this 15-minute on gold opens up and inverts, dude, I feel like it's gonna run all that. Gold's crazy bullish. Wow. Nasdaq is just running. I feel like something more likely that might happen would be if we open up like this 5-minute gap right here, retrace into that, and I'll take a long out of that. Yeah, because like look at this daily candle, right? We opened, came all the way down here. We even swept out this low, had a nice reaction at it, and then from there, we're moving all the way up. Like I wouldn't want to take shorts against a daily candle like this. This thing's running. So we got like 2.5 minutes. This 5-minute gap opens up. I feel like the next like bullish target would be like that internal high up there. Honestly, I mean, even if we hit that internal high though, I really feel like the next draw is that unfilled 1 hour. I don't know if we'll necessarily hit it today, but and we already tapped into this unfilled 4 hour. You said, are you looking for continuation entry? Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping this 5-minute gap opens up and we'll retrace into it and I'll take continuation long. Because I don't like taking trades unless we're trading inside a 5 or 15-minute gap. Yeah, so we're getting a little bit of a pullback right now. Yeah, so I guess this gap opens up in like 30 seconds now. At least I hope this gap's gonna open up. I think it will. I kind of like how we are retracing so far down though. Because otherwise I'd be taking longs like really far high. Like high up. Not in discount. I mean, not like this is in discount, but it's closer. Okay, so we swept out that low. We're trading inside a 5-minute gap now. It'd be even cleaner, honestly, if we could tap into this one down here. React off that. But I guess ES. Yeah, ES is tapping into that same 5-minute. Well, it's not a gap over there, but we have an SMT down there. So I feel like the main gap I'm eyeing right now is this 3-minute up here. I definitely consider taking an inversion at 3-minute. I'd have to see it like in real time though, but we haven't even opened it up yet either. So we got like a minute left till this gap opens up, hopefully. Yeah, the thing that sucks is though, I feel like if this 3-minute is not going to open up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the reason that sucks though is because then that would force me to take like this 2-minute here. And I feel like the break even point is so scuffed. Because like, I'd like to go break even at this internal high up here. But, and that stop loss is crazy. 90 points? What's going on? So I mean, I feel like this is gonna be an insta break even, but I'll try this. Dude, 90 points for a stop loss is insane to me. And the last trade I was gonna take was a 60-point stop loss. I mean, if we invert this and it's not too close to my break even point, I'll take this, but this is definitely not like A plus. It's good enough for me to take it though, but so 30 seconds till this candle closes. Yeah, I mean, if I'm taking this though, I'm pretty much just hoping we flush straight through that high and just don't pull back. Which like could happen, but it also could not happen. 987. I want to see the close. Okay, I'm taking that.
Order filled.
Wow, my entry was scuffed again. So that's definitely a good push up. So I mean, I'll go break even when either NQ or ES takes that most recent internal high. Which I wouldn't be surprised if I get like really quickly break evened. Interesting. Wow, my entry was so bad. I'll put my executions on the screen. I think you guys should be able to see that. Yeah. So my entry, you can see, is so scuffed. So scuffed. I mean, like the 3 minute. No, it was a 2 minute trade, yeah. Like the close is down here. I managed to enter up there. The reason that happened though is honestly I was trying to enter before I was trying to enter a limit and I thought I changed it back to market. I was wrong though. But I have NQ and ES on my second monitor, so if either one of them take that internal high, I'm going break even. Luckily, I feel like NQ is the stronger index because I hate when like ES takes the internal high and I'm like at break even. That's cool. So I guess we tapped into this 2 minute gap we created. So hopefully that holds us up. I feel like one of the things that's like hard about trading is like I was debating taking some setup earlier in the day down here. It won. So I feel like now when this trade loses, it's I feel like in my mind, it's not like I just lost one trade. It's like I should have been up, but instead I'm down. So as a net, I'm like down double the amount, if that makes sense. Like, because instead of being up 900 per account, I'm down 900. So it's like a net of negative 1800 in my mind, if that makes sense. I mean, this thing still could hit, but feel like I really wanted that setup too. That 1 minute. I feel like it's so hard to like put my chart in the right place sometimes. That's better. Yeah, and if this loses, I'm not looking for any more trades today. I mean, if it wins, I'm not looking for any more trades today. Too. We're getting close to my break even, which is surprising to me. And I know this actually might sound weird, but my entry's so bad. I want to go. Okay, I'm break even there. So I'm just going break even though where I would have entered at. No, this is a 2 minute setup. Yeah, I would have entered there. I want to give myself that little bit of extra breathing room because it's such a close break even. But if you're in this at a regular risk, just go break even. Because yeah, I do know when it sweeps this high, there's a chance it's gonna come a little bit back down and just go back up. Okay, yeah. So I'm still in this trade. I am honestly surprised. I really thought I was getting stopped at break even there. So now that we're running like this, I'm gonna fully go break even there. So hopefully we gotta follow through with this. So we're like halfway to take profit at this point. Hopefully we leave that gap down here as like a breakaway gap and don't retrace back into it. At least until we hit like there's an unfilled 1 hour gap. I feel like that's got to get hit. It looks like we're running toward that. I'm not gonna lie. I really hope this hits. I have the right speakers. Yeah. Yeah, we're up 700 now. I'm just going for 900. We're getting pretty close. So we're getting pretty close. I'm up 750 out of my 900. Bang! Just took another win on live. I didn't trade Monday, traded Tuesday through Friday. I won every single day, finished every day green. Definitely a W week. Did it all on live stream. W. Ooh. I'm so glad I caught that win, to be honest. I can sleep happy at night now. I was getting FOMO though, because I missed out on taking this trade, and this one won. You said W. I appreciate you, XAU. I'll go back to trading view though, and I'll break down why I took that trade. Actually, I'll go over. Yeah, because honestly, I'm gonna call it here. So I'm gonna go over the trades I took today. So where's 9:30 market open? 9:30 market open is right here, right? So the first thing I was looking at was we had these relative equal lows that were also an unfilled 15-minute gap, right? So I feel like that's a really strong draw, right? Like unfilled gaps and equal lows are both something I target. If we combine them, definitely something I want to target, right? So after market open, I was bearish. So toward those equal lows, right? And then I mean part of the reason too, like higher time frame on bearish was we were trading inside, like at the time we were trading inside this 4 hour gap, and it hadn't inverted yet. So if this 4 hour inverted, I'd be temporarily bullish. But so I took it was a 1 minute inverse. Yeah. So well I didn't take it, I was gonna take it. It was this 1 minute inverse right here. So I was just gonna go for a 1-to-1. So the reason I didn't end up taking this trade was I was too fixated on the 30-second chart. So where is it? So on the 30-second here, I was looking at this most recent price leg right here, right? So I said, oh, we closed through that internal low. I can't take that because I like going break even at that most recent internal low or high. So because I couldn't go break even there, I didn't take that trade. The thing I failed to realize was if you zoom out, on the 1 minute, there's this gap, and I'm okay with taking a gap like that. Like, if we're basing this trade off of the 1 minute, at that point, I can go break even at these lows right here, which is a lot more ideal. So I short went for 1-to-1, which is like somewhere around here, right? So honestly, I got crazy FOMO to be honest. I got pretty bad FOMO because I mean honestly, like psychologically, I won every other day this week, and I thought to myself this morning, if I win today, it's gonna be a win every day on live stream. So like honestly, I just wanted that mentally. So when I didn't take this win over here and saw it win, like I was honestly I was getting bad FOMO, and I was like in my mind trying to keep myself together, if that makes sense, not forcing a trade. But yeah. So I mean, this trade played out perfectly. The only thing that surprised me is, I mean, I would have full closed at 1-to-1. I'm genuinely surprised we never hit this unfilled 15-minute gap in those relative equal lows. Like honestly, I would have bet money on that. But I mean, that would have been the trade. So I kept waiting, right? So I actually switched bias from bearish to bullish. So the reason I did that is because originally for that first trade, part of the thing I was basing it off of was there was an S&T at Asia highs. So NQ had never taken out Asia highs at that point when ES did, right? See, at this point right here, I'm trying to take this trade. So Asia highs aren't taken. They're taken here though. So so now that SMT got invalidated though, right? Because I think which one was Asia highs? I'm losing my train here. No, it was Asia highs over here. So once Asia highs got swept, I want to see how we reacted off Asia highs. Like, are we going to displace through them? Or are we going to have an immediate reaction off them, right? So we kind of did displace through those Asia highs, and we created a 5-minute gap right here. So we made it like a good push through Asia highs, retraced into that 5-minute gap, and from here I saw what I call a pretty clear inversion. I mean, we inverted next candle, something I love to see. We had a okay break even point. I mean, like the break even point's up here, so it's not like you're going break even in like 10 points. It's a acceptable break even point. And then yeah, so I mean there's an SMT too. It wasn't a clear SMT, honestly, but like this low right here never got swept, but that same low, where is it? Yeah, same low got swept on ES. So I was basing my trade off of that SMT, and then we're rejecting off that 5-minute gap, and the highest time frame gap, like in this leg right here, was this 2-minute. So once that 2-minute inverted, I was just going for a 1-to-1. I definitely could have targeted this internal high up here, but like you can see, I mean, price action isn't acting the best today. I feel like it should have hit that internal high up there, not retrace down. Because if I got break even on this though, I'd be pissed. I know it. Like I'm not willing to take that chance. But yeah. Does anyone have any questions about any of the trades I took today or anything that happened today? We're even rejecting off another 5-minute gap now. I mean, I guess probably not. But if any of you guys trade with prop firms, you said no questions. That's good. But if any of you guys trade with prop firms, definitely check out Alpha Futures. I just traded an Alpha Futures today and use my discount code, which is TimB272. And make sure you're in that free Discord in the pinned comment. But I appreciate everyone stopping by today. I hope all of you have a great weekend. Bye bye.